We learned the basics, explored the interface, and got hands-on experience to kickstart our journey in data analytics. Today, we are moving one step ahead with data preparation using Power Query. Data preparation is a crucial step because accurate and clean data lays the foundation for building reliable dashboards and analytics. I'm really happy to see your active participation and the energy you brought in yesterday. To keep the session smooth, I request all of you to use the chat box for any questions or queries. This will help us address your doubts properly without disturbing the flow of the training. I would also like to share that participants who regularly attend the complete 2-week workshop will be awarded a certificate of completion from BSquare Software Services Private Limited. To stay consistent and make the most of this learning opportunity. Also, as I mentioned yesterday, please make sure you follow and subscribe to our official social media platforms for all the latest updates, learning resources, and upcoming opportunities. The links are shared in the chat box for your reference. Without taking much time, let's begin with today's session. I would now like to invite our trainer, Mr. Syed Shoaib Ahmed, to take over and guide us through today's topic. Over to you, Mr. Syed Shoaib Ahmed.
Thank you, Shalini.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second day of our workshop. I am excited to have you all back today as we continue our learning journey. On a second day, we will focus on Power Query, one of the most powerful and essential tools in a Power BI. Power Query helps us to connect, clean, transform, and prepare data before creating visualizations. It is a backbone of any Power BI report, ensuring that the data is accurate and ready for analysis. So I share screen. Yeah, my screen is visible.
Yes,
Shalini?
sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, please, if you not have a Power BI desktop, so please download Power BI desktop from here. Okay. This link I share on a chat box. So please go here and download Power BI desktop. You just click on link and download now. It is very easy to download. And so after download, we click on a blank report. I use sample data which provided by Microsoft. Okay, so our data set is loading here. Let's take a time, I think 30 seconds or 1 minute maximum. Finally, our data is loaded. You can see on the right here. Okay, so today's topic is a Power Query. So on a Power BI desktop, you can see here transform data. Click transform data and you jump on Power Query editor. Okay, so Power Query is a ETL tool. ETL means first word is ETL. Connect to different data sources like Excel, SQL, web APIs, SharePoint. First option is a new sources. You can select here any data sources. Microsoft provide 100 plus data sources according to your requirement. You can connect here and load data. And after that, you can transform data here. Transform means clean and reshape data. For example, remove error, split, merge, pivot, unpivot. These stuff are using for transform data, all stuff, merge, append. So one by one, I will try to cover. Okay. So our first option is close and apply and close. So this option is used when our transformation completed, any transformation is completed, then we use this option, apply and close and apply, and then we use close and apply. Then these changes, uh, after saving, we go to a Power BI desktop. Then we start to create Power BI visuals. Our next option is new data source. Here you can connect different type of data sources. And then our next option, recent resources. It's showing our history, which connect previous data sources. So you can see all the connections. And next option is enter data. Enter data is used for when you want to create a manual table. For example, if I click here and I give any name, product, and their price. Okay, so product top 25,000, and next product we take here as a mobile. We take here 10,000, and I added here only two product, and here I remain table name. So here given name product table. Okay, so after creating table and renaming the table name, we click OK. Finally, our table is created. So it is a different table. Only from the data source, we can connect two tables, financial and sheet. But a product table we created using by interdata. Okay. And next option is data source setting. This option when we use, for example, our data source on a C drive, I am we copy, cut our data set and paste on a D drive. So by the way, we refresh here. So Power BI looking data source where our data is stored, and we Power BI go to on main source. Power BI engine go to C drive, but when you not get data, so it's showing failure. So in this case, using this option, we give exact location, and after giving location, we click OK. So next option is manage parameter. Manage using a manage parameter, you dynamically change their value and dynamically you add a filter. Many operation perform using parameter. Also manage parameter also used uh, for example, if you have requirement is only east region enough. If you can see here in a financial data set, country only have a Canada related data. So you create a parameter, and after creating parameter, you assign country Canada, and you when after creating parameter, you directly give a value here in a filter text equal to, and here one option you can after creating parameter, one option is showing parameter. After you assign the exact value which you want to filter. So this automatically filter here. And next option is a property. And next option is refresh preview. When you want to refresh only a single table, not a whole data model, then you use refresh preview. And if you want to refresh whole model, then you select refresh all. And next option is properties. Using a properties, you change here table name. For example, here only financial. So I rename here financial table. Then rename here. You can see here table name automatically change. And our next option is advanced editor. Advanced editor use M language. M language means mashup language. Using M language, you can perform all the transformation. Same here, which you manually add, drag and drop. So here are two options to transform data. First is directly you can transform data using by this option, data type and use the first header. And second option, you directly use M language. You have two options in a Power Query to transform data. And then our option is manage. In a manage, three option you can see: delete, duplicate, and reference. Same as when you click right click, you can see the same option to duplicate, reference, and delete. When you click a delete, this table is deleted. And what is the difference between duplicate and reference? Actually, duplicate when we click a duplicate table, it created a independent table. It's this table not dependent on a financial table. And if you click a reference option, so this table dependent over parent table. Dependent means if you any changes here, so automatically this changes affected on this reference table. This is a reference table. Okay. So this is a reference table and this is a duplicate table. So duplicate table not dependent on parent table, but reference table is dependent on parent table. So this is a difference between duplicate and reference. Okay. So our next option is choose column. Choose column. Here two options you can see. When we select this option, choose column. So option we select the country. You can see only single column. By using this option, you can select a single column. Here you cannot see all other table, other column. Same as we and if any transformation we do here in a Power Query, all the transformation saved in a right side in applied stuff form. Okay. So for example, you select only country column, but you want to back on your main table. So only you cross here and you go on a main table. Okay. So if any transformation you do here, all the transformations save on the right side in applied stuff form. Okay. So our next option, go to column. Okay. So when we click a sales price, we directly move on sales price. It is help when you have 50 column, 60 column. Uh, so it is difficult to find directly find a column location. So it is very useful function. Choose column and go to column. Okay. So our next option is remove column. Remove column means if you want not required the segment column, you just click this column and now apply this option. Remove column. You can see here segment option are removed here. Okay. Same as if you want to remove other column is, so here I cross this option. And if you want to only you want to segment column, but remove other columns. So you click remove other column. After click this option, only you can see segment column. Remaining our column are removed. And our next option is keep rows. Keep rows. Using this option, you can select top 10 rows, top 10 top bottom rows, and based of the range. And if you want to select a duplicate value, so using this option, you select the rows. So we click first option, keep top rows. And here we take a 20 column. After click OK. So you can see here only 20 rows are visible. Okay, because this option filter rows. Same as uh, you can use keep bottom rows from the bottom side. You can select from the bottom side. We select 10 rows. It is very easy, not a tough. Same as the range and keep a duplicate. And next our option is remove rows. When we click a remove top rows, so for example, if click here 10, okay. Please you see here on the bottom, here is showing 16 column and 700 rows. When we remove 10 rows, it's showing 690 rows. Okay, I click here. You can see here our 10 rows are removed and remaining rows are 690 rows. Okay. And next option is the remove bottom. Same as you can use this option and alternate rows. If you want to first, fourth, even odd wise remove rows, you can this option. If you want to remove duplicate means, for example, segment column have five distinct value: channel partner, enterprise, government, mid market, small business. So total five distinct value here. And if you want to uh, if you want to remove duplicate value, first you select this option and then we click remove duplicates. You can see here only distinct value are visible here, remaining rows are removed. It's not repeated here. Each value you can see in a single time. Okay. So applied step I'm remove here because I use the whole data set. And our next option is ascending or descending order. It is very easy. This option you can see in Excel and other tools. It is very easy. If you click this option, you can see here this column in shorted way. Same as if click Z to A. So from Z to A side, it's shorted here. And if you want to short this value wise, if you want to highest value first, then if you click Z to A, you can see here our maximum value is showing a first place and our lowest value on the last place. And our next option is a split column. So split column actually used to uh, split rows based on the column. For example, I have a United States of America and requirement is please separate each word means United in a one column, states in a one column, of in a one column, America is a one column, not a single column. Another example is you, for example, you have a full name, okay? You have a full name and you want to extract first name and last name to different column. So using by this option, we can split column. We can extract values based on a condition. So if we click this option, you can see multiple option is here. First is by delimiter means comma, space on the space and comma and any special sign. You can separate values by number of character. Number of character means just if you want to extract two values from the left side, 3 digit or 3 character, then you use this option by their position, second position or third position. So then you use this option. And for example, based on a small letter and capital letter, you can separate their values. Then you can use by lowercase to uppercase. Same as if you want to separate our uppercase to lowercase, then uppercase in a one side and lowercase uh, character in a one side. Two different column are separated. Same as this option by digit to non-digit. This means if your column in a single column, the combination of two different value, one is digit and non-digit, for example, if single cell contain in a single column ABC and 1, 2, 3. So using this option, you can separate their alphabet and number. Same as this option, you can use just this opposite, but on a practical way, first option I use here. So on a which column I apply? Okay, on a second, on a segment of column, I use a split column. So I don't we select a split column. So you can see here in our for select or enter delimiter means first word and second word between first word and second word how they are separate in a single cell. Separate means by space, by a comma, by any other sign. So here you can see by space is separate small and business in a segment column. Small and business are separate using a space. So I choose here space option. Here are multiple option, comma, if it's a small comma business, if we are present, then we use a comma. Okay, if here small equal to business, then we use equal sign. And then if we have this cell have a semicolon, then we use semicolon. It's depend your cell value. But here small and business are between have a space. So we use a space option and each occurrence of the delimiter and okay. So you can see here small and business are both are separated two different column segment first and segment second. Okay, very easy to use, not a tough. So please your side after this session use all the option by number of character, by position, by lowercase to uppercase. So we go to on a next option, group by. Okay, so what is a group by? Actually, group by use a aggregate function. Aggregate means count, minimum, maximum, sum, average. Using this function, we aggregate their values based on their dimension. Okay, so I use here. If requirement is, please find country-wise sales. Okay, country-wise sales. So we use a group by, and first we select country, then we select total sales. And what is the operation here? If you find the total sales means count, not a count. Here requires some option. Okay, some. And what we select here column fact. Our we select our fact column is sales. When we click here, you can see here each table have their total each country their sales. Their Canada total sales, Germany sales, France, Mexico, United States of America. So finally, it's grouped all the rows based on country, country-wise total sales. Same as you can perform total products. If you find out how many of total product means how many of VTT product. So then we click the group by function and there's select the product column. Here to rename here total product and count, here we select count. Okay, because here we not use some average, median, minimum, maximum. We use here count rows. So you can see here VTT and umbrella, Carito and Montana. VTT repeating 109 times and Velo repeating 109 times. You can analyze here total products. Same as you can find here average product sales. So product wise average sales you can find here. So it is very easy on just select option and select their column and select operation. Operation means average, count, sum based on your requirement. And in the last you select fact column, sales column, profit column. Okay, it's very easy to find out. Our next option is a data type text. Data type text is used to change the data type. Currently, you can see here this column data type is a number, is a decimal way. The decimal way. We select to another column. Okay, I select a total. I select to profit. And when we change here, currently is a whole number. First we change or transform in a whole number. Then we change a decimal number. Okay, so you can see here using this option, you change their data type. Data type means decimal, whole number. If you want to in a decimal form, then you select decimal number. If you want to without decimal, you can select a whole number. And if your column, for example, here, your column is a date form. And if you want to change the date and time, you can select just date and time. Here you can see here, date column automatically changes here in date and time format. If you want to back on your date format, just click a date. You can see here in a date format. Also, if you want to only want to time related, just you click a time and you because this column by default not have a time, so it's not transformed. on a time format. If this by default column have a time rated over minute and second format, then it changes in a time format. Only you can see here after using time function over minute and second format. Okay. And our next option is use first row as a header. Sometime when we import data from the outside on a different sources, so our column is not fixed. Sometime on a second, starting from the second row, sometimes start from the third row. Then we use first row as a header. When you use a first row as a header, uh, then it changes first row as a header. For example, in a first row, small business, United States, and this row, our column is here, and on a header, showing another value. Then we use this option using first row as a header, and it automatically changes their header. And our next option is replace value. For example, replace value means we select here replace value. Okay, first you select column, then you click on a replace value, and I want to change Montana product to another product, Montana, and I replace with any product desktop. Okay, I click OK here. So you can see here Montana option are replaced by desktop. It's very easy, not a tough. Okay. So then in the last we use a merge query, append query. Okay. So merge query when we use if for example you have a two table and both table have a common column and their value are common. So based on their common values, we create a relation with the help of left join, left, right join, inner join. Using this operation, we combine two columns in a single table, and it increases number of column. So here we use two table here. First, we select a financial table, and then we select a merge query, and financial table here automatically selected here. And in second table, we select financial table reference. Okay. So type of joins are left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, inner join, left empty, right empty. Okay. So what is the left outer join? Left outer join means all the column from the first table and then matching column from the right table. Okay. Based on selection from the right table, but by default it's showing all the column from the left table. Left table means our first table, this table. This is the first table and this is the right table. Okay. So when we click after selecting join kind, if you using this operation, it's required to select two column which are common in both table. So in a both table, I have a common column or segment. Okay. When we select both segment column, here is showing the selection matches 700 of the 700 rows from the first table. And here join kind, we select a left outer join. After clicking, you can see here from the financial table automatically added here all the column. But from the right table means financial table reference. You can select manual level. It's based on requirement. which column are required. Okay, so you can here manually select from the right table. Which column I selected, you can see here on a dark side, on the dark color. From here, start to reference table, and you can see here column name are given here, financial table reference. So it is very easy to use, not a difficult. Same as please in your side use practice to all other table. Sorry, use all the option join kind, right outer, full outer, inner, left anti, right anti, all the option practice on your side. Okay. And next option is append query. What is append query? In a append query, for example, you have a student table, their name, student name, age, and address, class, and other table, same information. Record are different, but their column name, their data type are same. And you want to combine why same information, same column name here, both in a both tables, same column name. Why we save the record in different table. So requirement is combined to both table in a single table. Then you use append queries. Actually, append query increases rows in a table, and a merge query, it increases number of column after combined combination of two table. It increases. Here, you can see here, uh, it increases number of rows. You can see here number of rows uh, in a financial table. Not increase the number, it increases number column. It increases column. And if you use append query, it increases number of rows, not a column. So I use here, first we create a duplicate. For example, if append first, we rename here, and we create another duplicate table, append two. So here our two table are ready to use. First we click append one, and you can see here now is showing 700 rows. 700 rows. After combination, it increases number of rows. Okay, it increases number of rows. So we can combine to append two in append first table. Then we click append query, and we select other table. Append one are already selected, and we select append second and click OK. So you can see here by default 700 is showing after combining append first, append second. Here now is showing 99 plus 999 plus rows. So it increases rows. For using this option, some condition have column name must be same, their data type must be same, then it is a possible. And if append for example, if append one uh, column column A, append column A are A are included, but in append two are not include, not have append two column. So on that place, it's showing null values. So finally, I cover home option, not a deeply, but I will try to cover their each option as an intro and a single with a single example. So please, your on site practice in a deep way. You use in a detailed way all the option. And second option is a transform data. Transform data group by we already use in a first option, same as not a different here. Use a first row as a header. We already explain on a home tab. And in a transform option, first is a transform, reverse row, count rows, and data type we also covered. Replace value we also covered, and split column we also covered. Format means same as uh, you can change lowercase and uppercase on a basis of selected column. Okay, so most of the option we covered on a first on a home page. Please in your side cover all the option. For example, transform actually transform rows as a column form. You can select here if you want to country wise and you want to analysis on country wise. First you select the column and then select transform. You can see here uh, our rows changes in a column form. Okay, after changing this option, you also utilize first row as a header. When you click at this option, first row as a header, you can see here all the first rows changes in a column as a column header. And some option is very easy. For example, you rename here. It's very easy. Just click this. And if you want to directly rename, just click a double click. You can rename any column. And in a add column option, you can use a column from the example, custom column, invoke a custom column. For example, I have mm, profit, profit custom column we add here. If profit greater than, you can directly select on the left side direct. Just click profit. Where is profit? Yes, here. Just select this column and insert this here. If greater than 1000, you can write here good, otherwise bad. Okay, it is very easy. So some error showing. Okay. If we click right, okay, here not showing if proper profit is greater than 1,000, showing good. Otherwise, it's showing bad. I don't. Okay, then it's a profit greater than 1,000, then it's showing high, else low. Okay, so it is very easy. You given a I given condition here. If our profit greater than 1,000, then it's showing high. Otherwise, it should low. And you rename here profit. Based on our profit, you can see here high on low level dimension. So by using this function, you create a custom column, and using this index column, you just create an index column for uniqueness. Please try on your side all the option, because I have not enough time to cover all the topic in deeply. So I try here to only give an intro on each topic, because it is not possible all the Power Query editor cover in us 1 hour. So please give me one time. I want to show some cases.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sayed
Yeah, please,
Ahmed.
Shalini, give me 5 minutes. I want to show some SQL query so that
Yeah,
student
sure.
can see our SQL queries, how to our student write, and how to work in a real project. So they
Yeah, okay, sure.
understand how to write. Yes, yes, please. Okay, finally I done downloaded here. I can I share screen again. Yeah, my screen is visible. Hello, Shalini, my screen is visible.
No, sir.
Not visible.
No, no.
Please can okay. So I can share screen. Yeah, my screen is visible.
Not again.
Please give me 1 minute.
It is visible, Sayed.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Nain. Thank you. Okay, okay. Thank you. I want to show you some of our SQL advanced query, because Power BI is the final stage where we create a visuals. Uh, by using a data, but it is very important data, how to handle it, how where we store, how to manage, how to extract data. It's very important how to write complex query. Actually, SQL is a backbone of any SQL is a very important tool as a data source. So you can see here, analyze customer demographic as spending pattern, the all of content you can see here in the index, and also same as hello, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So you can see here our some query which I already use in our real project, and I will train our student how to write complex query, how to for as per requirement, how to write, how to get their scenario by using SQL query. So here is some our use case in a SQL, analyzed by customer demographic and spending pattern, and many more you can see here. So here you can here uses advanced level of calculation. Okay, I hope you guys understand how to be a square trained our students and our BSquare give a chance to work on a real project, because we are without real project to not easily understand how to write query, how to write DAX, and how to utilize SQL, and how to create a report in paginated report or desktop level, many option here. So in our regular session, I will cover in a deep level each topic. So Shanli, on my side is completed. Please take over.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sayyed Shoaib Ahmed, for such an insightful and interactive session today. I am sure all the participants have learned a lot about data preparation with Power Query and got some real-time practical exposure as well. A big thanks to all the participants for staying so attentive and enthusiastic throughout the session. Your active participation really makes this workshop more valuable and meaningful. I had also like to remind everyone that those who attend the complete 2-week workshop regularly will receive a certificate of completion from BSquare Software Services Private Limited, which will add great value to your career. Also, please make sure to follow and subscribe to all our social media platforms for more updates, job alerts, and career growth tips. We are also planning for other technical skills, interviews preparation, and personality development workshops. So all the links have been shared in the chat box. So do check them out after the session. Tomorrow, we will be covering introduction to data analysis expression, which is a very crucial topic in data analytics. So don't miss it. With that, we conclude today's session. Thank you once again, Mr. Sayyed Shoaib Ahmed and BSquare team and all the participants. See you tomorrow at the same time with the same energy and enthusiasm. Have a great evening ahead. So we wrap up this session and you may now leave the session. Have a great day, everyone.